Is that profession that contributes to the society most? If I have been not a teacher, maybe I would not agree to this point. But as I'm a teacher, I am agreeing to the point. Because when you are a teacher, the students not only watch what you taught, they observe you, they observe how you behave, and they observe every word you utter. And a teacher can be an inspiration for lifetime, and that's the thing. For example, I believe that before every professional comes to this picture, once there was a classroom where students started imagining what they could have become, what they could become in future, and there was a teacher who believed in them. So I think that every profession started from there. So teaching is that profession that impacts the society most.
Gonzar, absolutely you have said the right thing. Nobody is going to deny the fact. But the topic what says from the very beginning I have been listening that teacher is the ultimately the thing. Why so? The panel you need to remember, the panel is called society.
Yes.
And in society those who are the people doing something for the welfare of the society.
Teachers are not doing.
Definitely doing.
Then?
There's without go saying, there's nobody is going to deny the fact.
Yes.
But why all of you are going to call the teachers only on a panel? In the society there are many people, those who are going to equally contribute for the society. So now in this case, why all of you are going to forget those people contribution? Why only you are going to call on the red carpet the teacher only? Teacher is the utmost and obviously the respectful person who is going to show the path. But over here we are not going to talk about the professions. We are going to talk about the profession and along with that their contribution in the society. Now do you think so? A garbo who is going to clean your doorsteps at dirt is not the equally importance to the teacher in the society? Do you think so? A sweeper who is going to every morning going to clean the roads and the lanes and bylanes is not equally important to like a teacher in the society? Now the question is that why all of you are going to ignore? Why all of you are going to cold shoulder? The other people are not at all important in the society. Only the teacher is honorable in the person whose profession is very noble. The person himself is a very noble. So for that reason, for the very beginning, all of you are chanting like anything, someone like super califragilistic expialidocious. It cannot be like that. There are many people. There are many people. You cannot call somebody on the carpet like this. Just every profession has certain respect. That's why in the school level, I think that you are a teacher.
Yes.
So now I guess to some extent knowledge you have in the school level, in the social study, this particular notes given that social reformer as a helping person, those people they are mentioned. First comes teacher, second comes police, third comes let me tell you, definitely. After that doctor, yes. So after that what happened?
I am never saying that other professions are not important. I am
If
saying
you are trying to continue the forward number,
yes.
so only you will count the first. And after the first number, will you not count?
The topic is which profession is contributing the most, and I am saying that teaching is the profession that is contributing.
So what about the other professions?
Other professions are also
Each and every profession is going to take the helping hand, but ultimately so if that be the case, then why a teacher is unable to make the last bench as a topper? If that teacher has that much capacity to do so, so why the teacher is not able to make the last bencher as a topper?
Have you seen that all the last benchers are failures? Have you seen that?
Yes, most of them.
Give me the statistic.
Which statistics you mean? Which statistics you mean?
That last benchers are failure. Never, you cannot say that.
Failure in the case of you are trying to think if they got and they scored the pass mark and they are promoted in the next level, that is called the pass and fail. Pass and fail is not like that. Pass and fail is called all about the knowledge. How many students are going to carry the can in the name of I am a failure really just because I don't have the knowledge? And the person is going to shout that yes, I am a successful person just because I have the knowledge.
No, look, I think that you are going the wrong way. I'm not saying that not other professions are important, but I'm saying that teaching is the most important professions. Other professions also exist, but the fundamental thing, what they get, that is from the teachers. Teachers make the doctors, teachers make the farmers, teachers make the engineers. Every other profession is related to the teachers.
They give just the initial help, but the mindset who sets? The mindset set by the candidate.
I can say.
Over here, repeatedly, all of you rather going to harping on the same point that teacher is the ultimately the thing, not
So
that
this is the fact.
teacher is going to give the initial helping hand to provoke somebody to be interested in something that for that reason he or she
Look,
can be settled down in life. But ultimately,
you are accepting it that teacher
Is the foundation.
teachers are the most
Yeah.
other professionals.
teacher is
Initial starting.
You
When
got
you are
the
teacher.
you got the wrong end of the stick. The fact is that whenever a teacher is going to give his lecture of the lessons, so he is just going to give, and the students as a listener, they are going to listen to the teacher. Now the question is that after listening to a teacher,
Yes.
the students will decide whether it is possible for them to carry forward further what the teacher said or not. That is up to them. We are the people cannot decide that no, not only the teacher is the main supreme and others are not there. If that because that's why I told the person who is going to clean the garbo, and as a garbo the person is going to clean the dirt and the garbage every day collecting from your home. So what about that particular gentleman in the society value? Tell me.
No, actually you are not getting why the garbo is coming to your door. Means what from whom that garbo got the knowledge to serve like this.
That means you wanted to know that the teacher has taught the process how to collect the garbage from the
He adopted it.
yes, profession. So over here, teacher also the way in his profession, garbo also is in own profession. He is going to clean. That's how we are going.
Listen to me. What happened? Actually, when a baby is coming in the earth, when this birth, that baby is getting knowledge from its mother. Mother is his or her first teacher. Okay, that means teacher is essential here. That garbo is also when to birth, he got some knowledge.
That is absolutely right. So now the question is the same baby whenever taking a bath, whenever the same baby is growing up, so why is going to be a spoiled brat? If that be the case, if mother is the supreme over your teacher, so why the child is going to be a spoiled brat? Why the child is not going to listen word by word of the mother? If that be the case,
Look, that shows how the teacher is important.
yes, now the question is if the teacher is incompetent, if the teacher is absolutely not capable of teaching us. As per your point, the question is that why you are going to course for, that is my question. My question is that my opponent speakers are why always telling us teacher is on only the thing. Why the teacher is on only the thing? Over here the question is about the farmers. If the farmers are going to start to go on the farm, so to who will eat the food? It is not possible. So for that reason we need to give equal importance to the farmers. Just because the farmers are going to farm, the fishermen are going to in the heavy storm.
Okay,
In the sea, they are going to face heavy words. So for that reason we are able to eat the fish.
Okay.
So is there any point from my opponent's
Yes,
side? They don't have. They are only going to get the teacher. Teacher definitely is important in this society, but apart from that, there are many other people. Now the question is, robbery is going to take place. So for that reason, at night the patrolling is going on. They are going to spoil the sleep. They are protecting our society. In the border,
And teachers
the
are
soldiers
protecting
are
our
going to
future.
day and night give the service for
Teachers
whom?
are
Just
protecting
because
our
the citizen of
future.
this country can sleep peacefully.
Can you
So now do you think that they are going to be
a world
ignored?
without teachers?
They cannot be ignored. Yes, they become a soldier just because they got the guidelines.
Do you
But
think
following
that
whom?
if there is
Following
no
by the
teachers,
candidates.
other
So
professions
in
will
this case,
exist or not? I don't think any
No,
other
not at all.
profession will.
Yeah, that is telling. Other points are also. It is a ever-ending means process.
Okay,
It is
okay.
ever-ending process. Now the question is that equally you need to give the importance to the other professions as well. how can it be possible that only one profession can be, that
You
is
are
the
telling about the farmer. Then on whom the farmer
Will
learn
learn.
farming?
Do you
No,
know
I didn't
that?
learn from his father.
Then
whether you are learning or not learning is not the question. This particular thing I am not able to make my opponent speaker. The question is that after knowing everything, whenever in a
why do
society
you
they are
think
going to grab the
agricultural college
position.
exists?
A
If
party
there is
can't
no
be a
need of
jack
teacher.
of all trades.
Did I tell that? Did I tell that I am going to point out individual profession? I am going to point out
Yes,
individual
please.
people.
I am
So how,
also.
why can you, why are you going to bring each and
Are
every
you
profession
going to
together?
listen to me?
Carry on.
Yes. You said why we need teachers. You said about farmers. If there is no need of teachers, then why we need agricultural college? Tell me.
Agriculture college is there.
Yes.
I'm not going to deny because basic knowledge required. Basic knowledge required, but after
one
doing
of my
this,
friend is doing PhD in plant pathology. Why is he doing that? Because if some unknown bacteria arise, a farmer without knowledge cannot handle it.
that's
They
true.
need-
That's
they
true.
need that.
After
Who
being
is getting the
after
feedback?
being
Yeah.
graduated in means agriculture, whenever the farmer is going to farm his land,
Yes.
so or cultivating his land,
Yes.
do you think so? His position will not be equal value to a teacher in the society.
I am saying whose impact is more? A teacher, because
It is not that possible with one hand nobody can clap. A teacher is going to clap with the hand of a student in different fields.
with this both of hand
Second hand rules. Second hand rules. Try to understand. My opponent speaker is going to question or like anything. Over here, two hands means the society is the body. And two hands means one hand is the teacher, the second hand is the individual profession. It cannot be so well. Funny that it cannot mean say
So
execute.
you can see that one part, only one teacher, and other part is all
If,
the other professions. So who is the most effective?
for example, our respectable teacher is going to teach us. So why like Mr. Hajra, everybody is not going to be euphemistic person. The way Alton words he uses, why other people are not using. He follows Mr. Swasi Chakraborty, why? Why other people are not going to follow our respectable teacher? Not else, just because equally is going to play ball with Sir, the way Sir is going to play ball with him. So exactly like that I wanted to mean that in a society teacher whenever going to give the guidelines equally respectable fields, not only one
You
field,
can see that what
respectable
kind of
field equally
ethics
going to
are
play ball. That's why they are going to grab the position by their authority. It is not that no, I like, please give me. Because power authority doesn't come without anything. That my opponent speaker not able to understand. They are trying to pose only one thing as just because teacher is a guru, so for that reason teacher has the
All the
right.
powerful-
Nothing of that sort.
all the
Equally,
powerful
repeatedly I am
people
telling
you
with the
name, they
society
have
in
the
the
teacher.
body, as a human
All the
body,
powerful
as human body has
people you
two hands.
name.
One of the hands is a teacher, another one hand is a different profession. So now in this case, do you think so? With one hand a person can clap, with one hand a person can do something. If you talk about our wrist, in our wrist there are 5 fingers. The main finger is the thumb. If we don't have the thumb, we are helpless. We cannot do anything. So someone like that, teacher definitely, but teacher is going to carry along with him rest of the 4 fingers. Someone like index, middle, ring, pinky. So now in this case, we need to understand in the society, teacher is how much important. Teacher is simply meaningless if there are no other professions are executed after the
You
teacher.
are also a teacher.
Definitely, definitely I
Happiness.
no, not at all.
You are
Yes, definitely,
You are also serving for the society.
definitely I will be the valueless. Definitely I will be the valueless. Definitely I will be the meaningless.
On the break of the
Until unless my products will be reflecting outside of the classroom. So there will be no value of mine. There will be no importance of mine. Because whenever a teacher is going to give his own lesson, just because he wanted to see, those students are shining like star in the sky at night, you see, just because of that. So someone like that, a teacher definitely gives his heart and soul. But ultimately, who are the executors? The executors are the learner. The executor is the student. So if the students are not well formed by the teacher's guideline, so teacher has no meaning in the society. Nobody will tell a teacher or a professor is a great just because he or she is capable of something whenever they are going to apply the knowledge of a teacher, knowledge of a professor. If they are unable to do so, so nobody will do that.
Okay, so at first I'm gonna clarify that the subject matter says teachers always contribute more to the society than any other professionals. So I am gonna talk about professional teachers only who teaches us in our schools, colleges, or other fields. I'm not gonna talk about my mom, the tree, the dog, nothing of that sort. So first of all, my co-speaker said that a teacher is not capable of making everybody successful. There's a bench full of failures. They are called backbenchers. My opponent co-speaker told that what is the ratio or what is the statistics. I'm gonna say that a teacher is teaching and there are students who cannot succeed or maybe they are not good at studies. Okay, but when they are getting becoming successful, when they are getting the knowledge that I need to do something for myself or for my family or whoever it is, I'm gonna be something. They are looking at a teacher, they are looking at a doctor, they are looking at engineers, and they are deciding not in the classrooms but outside of their classrooms that yeah, now this is high time, I have to do something and I have to become successful in my life. First point. Second is, I will not deny that teachers are not contributing. They are contributing. Everybody contributes. An engineer contributes and doctor contributes as well as a teacher contributes too. But the question is, does a teacher contribute always, or all the teachers contribute, or all the teachers contribute or not? This is the question. If this is the thing is that the the profession of teaching or the professionals who teach us are automatically become a person who contributes to the society. No. If had it been so, we wouldn't have seen rape cases where girls are getting raped and killed in schools, in colleges. If a teacher means somebody who contributes to the society automatically without a fundamental teaching in himself, without ethics, without knowledge, we wouldn't have seen things. A teacher is said to be our second parents. A school is said to be our second home, right? We are getting instances that a teacher slaps a guy and he bleeds, and that very day he dies. Can parents do the same? No. I'm not denying that teachers do not contribute. They do, but not the most, or not all the teachers. Not always, never. Because if teaching, that profession automatically becomes something that now one day I'm not a teacher, I'm doing all the scenes, I'm doing everything wrong. The next day I'm selected, I'm a teacher and I am completely changed. No. Whatever we do, the profession we choose, what we become the next day depends on every individual human beings. Who make teachers, who make doctors, who make engineers, teachers, but that is fundamental, that is foundational. Foundation is important, not the most important thing. If somebody is going to a medical college, he's attending his classes and he is not working hard, he is not practicing, he is not under the guidance of senior doctors, then is he a doctor? He cannot become a doctor, never. He is a complete failure. A doctor is studying in his college. A doctor is made a doctor in his hospital. When he has emergencies, he has real life scenarios with nurses, with senior doctors a patient he can treat. Not only his teachers. Nobody, teachers can make nothing alone. That is my point.
Okay, what I want to say that when a tree grows, everyone sees that flowers, fruits, leaves, but no one sees that there was a person who was giving water to the root. was making sure that if the tea tree is getting the proper sunlight or not. And everybody said that foundation is just normal thing. It is not the most important thing. But can you say that if you don't nurture them properly, that the tree can grow that at all? I don't think so. Okay.
Not talking about the malpractice
Yes, but sir, I think that every profession has that kind of malpractices. Can you say that every doctor is?
No, that's why I said that teachers are not most important. They are equally important.
No,
right?
that's why I'm saying that the teaching is that much important that is it can create that impact that if it's not good, then that everything can be ruined.
No, not that.
Why not?
A teacher, a guy with a rapist mentality. He is he is in the rape culture. A teacher continuously telling him it's not good, don't do it, don't do it. He will not listen. He will not listen to his teacher until and unless he is punished. He should be punished. What do you think teaching is? What do you think education is? What do you think you are talking about foundation? Nobody is talking about foundation. I talked about foundation.
Yes.
Foundation is really important.
Yes.
But not the most important. Not the most important. Maybe doctors are not there. COVID is here.
Yes.
Teachers are here to save us. No.
Okay.
We are having-
Can you tell me that it is better to cure an illness or it is better to educate a society that can prevent the illness? Which one?
I think it is better to cure an illness
No,
because
prevention is better than
because if you are already affected, you cannot go to a teacher and tell him.
But prevention
That
is
is not-
always
that is
better.
not- yeah.
That means prevention is always better. That means teachers are preparing for you that kind of situation that you should be prepared.
And we listen to our teachers nowadays.
Yes, that's
They talk about honesty, they talk about loyalty, they talk about consistency. We listen to them? No.
That's
We-
your problem.
No,
But
no,
teachers
that's
are
not my
going to
problem.
teach
That's
you
not my
empathy.
problem. That's an entire generation's problem. That's the problem of a complete society. We do not just listen. We at first face a problem. From that problem, we learn. We do not just learn in a day.
Okay,
Listening to somebody.
If you say that if you're gonna learn from facing it, then in the whole world you have to face everything and then learn. Then
Exactly, that is
no.
That is what
You
life
must
is.
always
That
do
is what life is. That
Not
is what
always
life
you
is.
got-
We always
that
learn from our problems. That is what
if
life
that-
is. We
then
are
you are not gonna grow.
taught a lot of
Then
things.
you
We
are
are
not
taught a
gonna
lot
grow.
of things from our childhood.
Intelligent
We
people
do not
are
listen to it. We do not
others.
follow.
Others
We do not
teaching,
follow.
they are
We are taught a lot of things from our childhood by our teachers, by our mothers, by our relatives, parents. We do not listen to it unless and until it is needed in our life. Unless and until I
Intelligent
know.
people do listen. Intelligent people do
not
listen.
always.
They learn from their others' mistake. Yes.
Yeah, they learn from their other mistakes. Exactly my
And also
point.
others' mistake
Exactly
and
my
teachers
point.
is
No, exactly my point.
Here, that's when is making that mistake. Learn from
That
them.
is exactly my
Learn from
point. That
them.
is, I'm making a mistake and I'm getting.
Who is guiding them? That don't make this mistake.
Okay,
Who is
guidance is important.
guidance, teaching.
The most important thing.
One
Exactly,
part of
one part
teaching is guidance.
Exactly. I am not denying that guidance and teaching is not important. It is as equal. It is equally important as saving somebody's
Can
life
you
or
tell me-
saving a
can-
whole nation, a whole country. What were we doing when we had Pulwama attack? We were sleeping just because we had our soldiers.
Okay.
Who suffered? Who suffered? Do you think teachers suffered when Pakistan attacked India? Who suffered? Your teachers suffered? No.
Can you make one soldier without teaching, without proper discipline, without anything?
Why
Okay,
always
okay,
you are
okay.
going to argue on the same point that teacher is going to give the guidelines. We are also respecting.
We are already considering the point that somebody is teaching. We are not denying that one day I'm nothing and the next day I'm a soldier. No, somebody is teaching me. Of course, somebody is teaching us.
Yes, that's what will make you
Okay.
successful.
Without discipline, without routine, without complete perseverance, without complete
That is the first
without
thing to learn. That is discipline. Wake up early, dress properly, go to school, learn your things. That's what
But a teacher doesn't teach. A teacher follows the rules of a particular system.
What
A
do you
teacher
think?
doesn't teach this particular on the thing. The teacher repeats the
There is
right
the
of a particular
education
route and
system.
meditation of
That is the
a
education system. That means teacher is teaching those things. When there was no school, we all used to follow those
Yes,
things.
there was no school previously, their teacher used to teach under the shade. Why you are going to forget?
No, no, at that
Yes,
time,
that
Guru was
is
there.
the time.
Guru
That's
was
right.
there.
At
At
that
that
Guru
time,
was there.
students
So at that
And
particular point in
Learn-
time, upon your
from
watch,
there.
upon your watch, if the disciples are not able to concentrate, if disciples are not going to have the faith on particular guru, so do you think that today a disciple can be a great person? Today, do you think?
That means you are accepting that Guru is the essential part of society.
Exactly. We are accepting that teachers and gurus are essential.
You are accepting it, in
Yeah,
spite of it, you are saying that they are not playing the pivotal role of the society.
No, I am accepting that they are playing a pivotal role, but I am denying that they play the most pivotal
Yes.
role. That is the point.
Because if you
That
have
is
a
the
point,
point.
then you cannot
Because
solve
if all the teachers were fundamentally correct, we would not have seen this type of cases.
No, no,
That
actually,
are
exceptions
gone
are there
in-
each and every places.
Exactly.
Exceptions are not there.
Exactly.
All the doctors are not good. In Arjikor case, where you can see that a
That
doctor.
is my point. That is my point. Okay, exactly. That is my point. Exceptions are there. Yeah, this
Each and
is
every place you can see
exactly.
exceptions.
I'm not denying.
As you
are.
were saying that a student was beaten by a teacher, nowadays a rule is introduced by the government. As you were saying that a student beaten by teacher.
okay, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you told it just few minutes ago.
Yeah,
And nowadays
Teachers
that-
also beaten by students. That's not the
that law introduced, and nowadays teachers are not beating students. If they are willing to do study, they can do. If they are willing don't want to do their study, they can't. They willingly do whatever they want to do.
Exactly my point again. Who who you think is telling that no, I don't accept this. I am accepting that exceptions are there. Doctors, all the doctors are not good. Right?
Yes.
All the engineers are not good.
Yes.
All the teachers are not good. Right?
But
Exactly my point.
teachers are playing the pivotal role in the society. You
Exactly.
accepted it. You
Yeah.
told you accepted
Yeah, I
it.
accept it.
Along with,
I
along with
accept
the
it.
other professions as well.
Exactly.
Along with the other profession, not only the teacher.
I accept
Along
it.
with the teacher, there are other.
No. Actually, you have to think it from the core of your heart. That from where they became that, they took that other
That is already
profession.
done. That is already done. We have
Yes, yes.
I have already counted.
Already done, already discussed. I understood. But you have to admit those things.
I am admitting those things that teachers are important. But the thing is, what is my point? Teachers are not always contributing. Not all the teachers are contributing, and teachers are not most important. Got it?
Okay. First thing is not all the teachers are contributing like in many other professionals. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
My point.
Okay. But that does not make the teaching is the most impactful profession in the society.
Yeah, that does not make right.
Yes, it makes.
Yeah, you
Because
think that does not
I'm saying that teaching is the most impactful profession in the society, because for example, if I teach you bad things and if you get that thing, you can harm the society. That's how impactful a teaching is.
Okay,
a
so do you
teacher
think all the terrorists, all the rapists, all the thieves,
you
all the
know that
pickpockets-
terrorists
No,
or the
wait, wait, wait.
militias are brainwashed.
Wait, let me finish. All the terrorists, all the rapists, the thieves, the pickpockets, everybody is illiterate because they didn't take education properly. That's why they are those. No, terrorists are trained properly.
Yes,
They are
that's what
educated
I'm saying.
properly.
That means education is making that impact. That means a teacher can make that impact.
Exactly.
No, teachers
Okay, do you think terrorism is a good impact in
No.
our society? No, exactly. Teachers are making terrorists. So what
No,
is the
teachers are
contribution?
not making terrorists.
You are going to say,
Okay, you are telling teachers are
Okay.
you are telling teachers are making doctors and teachers are
No,
not making
no,
terrorists.
I am saying teaching can make both.
Actually, you have to know choice. Who will choose which
Exactly
profession?
my point. That depends on their choice, not on the teaching. Exactly my point. You are done on.
Teaching students.
Yeah,
He is
teacher
not
is teaching.
suggesting
Yeah,
that-
exactly my point. This is what I'm saying.
That
A
is
teacher is
the
teaching
terrorist.
both the students. One is
So don't you
choosing.
think that is a
One
negative
is
sense that a teacher is
Exactly.
give the guideline?
Teacher inject the population to
Exactly my point. A teacher is teaching.
Teacher is there in the society, that he teaches something wrong and which will be harmful to the society. Is there any teacher who teaches absolutely the wrong process or the wrong knowledge shared with the students, and that student is going to harm the society. And our audience figures are going to tell.
Basically, the thing is, they are telling that teachers are making doctors, engineers, or different professionals. Teachers are making terrorists too. And if that is harming our
You want to be
society,
the teachers are making terrorists.
They are not.
Teachers are making
they
rapists.
are not. They are not.
It is
She does.
coming from
She
the
does.
women.
Your team member is telling the same thing.
I said that teaching can make that impact.
Exactly, teaching can make that bad impact. That can harm our
He
society.
answered that teachers are making that good impact to 99%.
denying. Am I denying? No.
Yes,
So that's why we are saying that's why the teaching is the most impactful profession.
He is accepting that particular premise, but she has no objection. They use the psychology.
No. Why always?
Saying not more. Teachers are more. Teachers are more come up. But she is saying that no, I don't want to use the psychology.
Do you think only one pillar can hold the entire building? Only teachers can run the society? No doctors are needed? Who will you go when you are sick? No engineers will need it. Are needed. Where will you stay when you need a
I am
home?
not denying
You
other
are
profession. I am saying that
saying-
it's the most,
No, that is what I'm not saying. Exactly in the discussion.
and I am saying that it's the most impactful.
No,
because this is the
then
basic, this is the foundation of
You are
everything.
telling that is the most important thing.
Yes.
I have asked you many questions. You cannot reply. I am telling if teachers are always contributing, then why are those rape cases, death cases in the schools done by teachers?
Do you think that teachers
Where
are teaching for raping, for committing those heinous crimes?
Your co-speaker said, I don't.
No, I didn't think she.
Then let me
All
tell.
your years.
Then let me tell.
You told it.
Yeah.
Teachers are teaching for raping.
Sir, I would like to ask you one question.
Sir,
Let her complete that.
okay.
Yes, what you ask? Tell me. That
Yeah, okay. I am telling that I agree that teachers are important, right?
Yes.
You are telling the same, I am telling the same.
Yes.
My problem is, are all the teachers contributing? Second question is, are teachers always contributing? Third question is, can only teachers run the society? Fourth question is, if other professions were not there, how would this society run? And the fifth question is, if teachers can have bad impacts on their students, they can have the power to be that impactful, then terrorists and rapists are made by teachers. They are harming our society, then how is that contributing to the society positively? Done.
Look,
5 star 5 questions.
okay.
5 questions, 5 answers.
Okay, the first thing that teachers are always contributing. Okay.
No, if teachers were always contributing, a male teacher wouldn't have raped a grade 4 student in his classroom. If teachers are always contributing, no death cases were against teachers. They are physically punishing the students. They are dying. They are not always
Not
contributing.
only punishing, brutal punishment they are
Exactly,
giving.
that's why they are dying.
Okay.
Whose punishment is that? That I need to teach him something, I need to give this punishment. Doesn't matter if he lives or dies. What do you think is important? Education or survival? What is important? If a teacher is giving somebody a punishment, if he is sick, he is ill, he is going to the doctor and he has a trauma for his lifetime of that teacher, of that profession, of that.
What you are trying information nowadays, teachers are not giving punishment.
That's because
That is the reason there is the objection lies. Just because people like you don't have withdrawn this punishment,
Yeah.
for that reason teachers supposed to model. Teachers supposed to be model the students. For that reason they are going to be the absolutely spoiled brat. That's why they are going to raise their hands against the teacher.
I have stated a lot of examples. Because of this reason, corporal punishments are avoided now. Because of this reason. So, teachers are not always contributing. Not all the teachers are contributing. Some teachers are really monsters. They can traumatize you, they can kill you.
Okay, it about teachers, not the teaching. Teaching is the most noble profession, and
No, teachers. teachers contribute to the society more than any other professionals. That is what the topic says. That is what the subject matter says. Professional teachers are the discussion here.
Okay, so professional teachers, you are saying that the teachers are doing bad things. Okay, but there are teachers who actually fighting them against them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they are
50% are good, 50%
no, 99% are good.
1% is bad. If 1% is bad, I win, you lose it. Because teachers are not always contributing. That 1% is never contributing. They don't contribute, they cannot contribute. End of discussion.
No, that's not true. For example, the question.
You yourself are admitting that 99%.
I said most contributing. The most contributing. The 99% are contributing.
Exactly. Almost 99% are contributing. Most. Exactly.
But then other
rest. Not that 1%.
Look,
Not that 1%.
better than
No,
most
it is not
other
mention all the teachers.
Exactly.
It is not mentioned in our.
We are also going to say that same thing. All the teachers. No, Satyamani is saying from your side,
All the teachers don't mention.
from your side, you all are from the very beginning going to mention all the teachers, but you are not going to say
No,
that.
subject matter is not saying all the
That
teachers.
subject matter says that teachers always contribute. Whoever is a teacher contributes always. That is what the subject matter says.